I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, "Oh, such and such made $10 million," no, that's not that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed.
Sometimes
not
more.
After what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So
You're tired.
I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired.
She's saying that every time she goes to the next level, that level of professionalism that they want her to bring in, just like any job, they don't want to train you, they don't want to invest in you, they just want you to already come in that professional. But the funny thing is, when they get the professionals, they don't even want to pay the professionals what the professionals want and require. Ultimately, we all are possibly striving for like classism. We all want to be at a certain comfortable level, and they don't want us there. They're the gatekeepers, and they don't want you to be that comfortable. And that's what people are having a hard time understanding. What Tariji is going through is no different than what the average everyday person is going through. Right now, you have everyday people who have went to school, who have invested, and most of these people, I would say, are people who are not connected. It don't matter what color you are, race and ethnicity, and then some point they do special things for people of different nationalities or from different nations and countries. They have visas, and they do special things for those. But that's something different, similar but different. But let's come back to how they don't want to have to pay for your training. They don't want to have to pay for your experience. Regular jobs are like that right now. They want you to already come in experience. And the people who are experienced, they don't want to pay them. They do not want to pay them. These are the gatekeepers. They don't want you that comfortable. So Taraji's story is sad. And, it's very similar to what Monique has said. Tariji said, gee, I worked so hard. I've worked so hard. I got, I put in 5 years, put in 10 years, put in 15 years. I gave you my best. One thing that I wish you wouldn't have done so much is that, and she says she plays the loudmouth black woman character. She mentioned that and admitted that she played that because she said she wants that woman's story to be told. But I believe in diversity, in your roles. But I know that our women have stated that it's hard to get some of the good roles. They just want you to keep playing the same roles. So y'all have to start turning down some of those roles. You just have to stop accepting just any roles. And I understand that it's still a job, because no matter what, it's not easy for me to say that, like, you have to start turning down some of these roles. But it's like, that's what we have to do too when we know our worth out here, when we're not working in Hollywood. We're working regular jobs, and we have to turn down some jobs. We have to leave. You all are striving for some type of classism. You do want that big, beautiful house. You do want to represent. You do want to look super fabulous and paid. And you do want that experience. And these celebrities, like Taraji's, they're getting the fame experience, like T-Boz from TLC, they're getting the fame experience, but they're not getting the experience of how it feels to have a lot of profit. Like Taraji said, grossed 10 million. She grossed 10 million. That's before taxes were taken off, and she did the math saying Uncle Sam takes 50%. You don't get to have no say so. He gonna take his first cut, period. Then she has a team that keeps her looking fabulous, that keeps her busy and booked. A team of people who work for her, contractors, employees, whatever, and you have to pay them. Those are the people who they got a family. They have families, they have bills. You have to pay them. So she said after she pays them about 10% off of what was the gross, she's left with, 2-3 million, maybe 4. And she's not able to live big in Hollywood, not with $4 million or $2 million. You see how much money Kanye West is giving Kim K per month? There's people out there who are the gatekeepers, people who got big money. And your movies with the same roles, playing the same woman in every movie is not going to cut it. And I'm not doing this to try to shame Taraji. I don't like trying to shame nobody. We can hold people accountable, and I'll do some of that. But welcome to America. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to what we've been saying all along. And you all are after some type of classism, some type of look. And they say that being a celebrity is very expensive because you have to keep up this lifestyle and this look. And you're not as connected as you think you are. Most of you are puppets, most of you are not bosses. Most of you aren't running it, most of you, you came from the absolute bottom. And if you don't have genuine people around, and if you're not absolutely intelligent, but it's the same thing that comes with us regular people, you need a network. It's not about what you know, it is about who you know. You can be the best damn actor or actress out there, but if you don't have the network, nepotism and things like that, sometimes those things always win. I want to talk more about privileges on this channel. Nepotism is a privilege because your uncle or your auntie or your mom or your dad was in showbiz or whatever. Hey, you were able to get a foot in the door. So, Taraji, I don't believe she has any of that. So yeah, it is unfortunate. And then there's questions like, hey, are you not properly handling your finances? Maybe you need to downsize, and that might hurt because you're like, man, I got people who are depending on me, and if I have to downsize, they're the first to go. Maybe living in certain cities and states is just not what the actors, they should be considering living elsewhere because Hollywood is too expensive. Obviously, I'm telling you, there's a classism thing going on where there are gatekeepers and they are keeping you and us out. Isn't it something to be able to have fame, just like T-Boz and Chili and had fame in Left Eye when Left Eye was alive? They all told their story and how they had the fame. It looked like, it seemed like, well, I seen you on TV. Well, your music just dropped. Well, this and that. But they're broke. This economy has always been skewed, tilted. It is not an even playing field. They don't want to pay. Them getting AI to be the superhero in the movie, like they said, they don't have to pay for an actor anymore. We don't have to pay you actors. We can make AI the new, big thing as far as the next action hero or something like that. They don't even need human beings anymore. You know, this is affecting everybody. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time to have this technology. But, you know, Tariji, I believe Tariji has a hair care line or something like that. It just seemed like every celebrity gets like this startup kit. Even Beyonce and all of them, they all get to have a perfume, a shampoo or something that comes out eventually. Maybe a little bit of makeup or a contract with a makeup company. It's like all the celebrities get the same thing. You get some commercials that you get to do. You know, and I mean, Gary Coleman, my God, when he was hitting rock bottom because his parents took everything from him as a young child actor. And they were just lying about how they, allegedly, about what they were doing with the money and this and that. But Gary Coleman was broke. And he said that's the reason why you start seeing him on TV all the time, doing commercials, a commercial for any goddamn thing. This stuff is serious. Well, at least you celebrities kind of have something like that you can do, use your likeness and be on a commercial or something. I mean, I've seen what Lil Wayne was just on, I believe it was like a Papa John commercial. I mean, you all get to get some commercials. I mean, you know, some contracts, deals if you can. I mean, Tariji, I don't know if I've ever really seen Tariji in any commercials outside of like trying to host an award show. I don't really recall seeing her do any commercials. And I know she can't go to Tyrese because he's always crying. He's having money troubles. I mean, God damn it. You know, and everybody was talking about Monique. Everybody was talking about Monique. And Monique found a way to do something with Netwick. Monique found a way to get into some type of agreement, settlement, to have something go in her favor with Netflix. I mean, everybody was, you know, on Monique. Charlamagne gave her Donkey of the Day. I don't agree with that. You know, because like Monique said a long time ago, I'm trying to open these doors. You know, she's like, what am I doing this for? That's the same thing Tariji P said. That what am I doing this for if y'all gonna struggle after me? And it is a big question. Like, what did I do all of this stuff for? You know, just to stay at this level. So like I said, maybe Tariji might want to consider some different type of work. Got to consider who you work for. You know, I got to do a little bit more research because I'm thinking Ice Cube. Should we call Ice Cube? You know, should y'all be calling Master P? I don't know. I know, you know, Monique has the situation with Tyler Perry because I'm like, Tyler Perry, Master P, Ice Cube. You know what I'm very disappointed in? I've always been extremely disappointed in the fact that we have all of these young guys, right, doing, you know, rappers doing the rap videos and stuff. Do you know that some of those rap videos, the people who produced it, did the editing and all of that, they do a really, really good job. I'm not going to lie. And I've been disappointed. I said, damn, they do all of this for a rap video and they can't sit around and put together some really good, you know, skits and scripts and, you know, create movies. Look at some of those rap videos where they put, and it is a lot. It is a lot out there where they put the time in to actually create like a little film or something. And it's like, I said, why would they spend, you know, all this time doing great work for a rap video that most of it is usually, y'all know what rap music is. It's just ratchet and all that mostly lately. Or they'll talk about, you know, deleting each other and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, but they put so much beautiful quality into making some of those videos. And I'm like, why aren't these young men and women, but I know it's definitely dominated with men, why aren't y'all making little movies and stuff I mean, some nice quality little movies. I just don't get it. So, y'all, I don't know, the actors, maybe y'all want to reach out to some of these little video movie, film directors and all of that. I mean, somebody's gonna get humble real fast. Cause somebody might think that they're too good and on a high horse or something. You gotta network out here. You gotta also let other people get shine too. Like even off of your name, off of your name. Like if Tariji worked with one of those little video film producer directors and all of that. And and y'all do something together. Like, let's be creative, because we keep on knocking on other people's doors and gates. They're not trying to let you in. They're not. Look at people doing their YouTube stuff and all that. I mean, you got to figure out the next thing. This is moving. It's moving in a different direction. And what, we gonna cry about it, get mad about it, or you're gonna have to do something. You gotta do something. You gotta push yourself to be more creative, to network with different people. People gotta be more humble. Don't think that you're too high up, because we might need each other. Because knocking at other people's doors, begging, pay me, I deserve more, I'm in your game, I'm on your playground, and I deserve more to be here. I did this for you, I did that for you. Let me tell all y'all actors and actresses, all of y'all can be replaced. All of y'all can be replaced. Didn't win an Oscar, whatever. This is somebody else's stuff. This is their house. Y'all all can be replaced. They're going overseas, getting talent overseas. Everybody can be replaced. They're going to replace everybody. So, yeah, you just might want to, network more. You're going to have to downsize. You're going to have to save differently, invest differently. And, I just think that, people are waking up and realizing that there's different levels to this. If they haven't known, different levels of education, class, different class levels. And, George Carlin said it best, there's a big club and you and I ain't in it. They're only going to give you so much. And, you can keep fighting. You can try to negotiate. I don't know. But you guys in the comments, let me know what you think. Like this content, please. Hit the subscribe button, please. And leave a comment. Welcome back. You are listening to One Sexy Virgo, in case you didn't know. And I'm out.